Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I know I did. So, I got to read tarot all weekend, made a lot of friends. So, it was a lot of fun. Now I have to wake up and go back to the real world. So, now we get to check in again. It's morning. See what the universe has for us. Sorry about that. I thought I was bleeding. See what the universe has for us. Good morning, Carla. How was your weekend? So, yes, we spent the weekend at Karma Fest. It wasn't super busy, but we did do quite a few readings and actually made quite a few friends with the vendors there because it was the first time I'd ever done an event like that. But now, back to the Monday, back to seeing what the universe has for us. Back to remembering to take that breath. Back to giving ourselves that 15 minutes in the morning. Good morning, Eleanor. So good. I was waiting for you, and I was hoping Maureen would show up also along with Carla, because I just want to say that one thing, since I've never quite done an event like this before. I've done parties, events, I've done single one-on-one, but I decided to try doing, and I've even done farmers market and things like that, but doing Karma Fest. I just want to remind the people that I talk to every day that the tarot is not a replacement for therapy. I got to meet some very special people over the weekend, and I did a lot of readings. But there was a few people there that it's like, well, I wanted to give big hugs to, I'll tell you. But that I really hope, and I tried to guide, but I hope they don't use tarot for therapy, because there's people going to look for answers. Sometimes they should be looking in other directions. So I'm not going to say anything. I don't know how to quite put it other than that. But I do want to be a comforting place. I do want to, let's just put it like that it's like, I would just want to create a comforting environment. It's like, I do care. So, leaving it at that. I'm just going to say that we're going to reach out to the universe now. We are going to see what the universe has for us. Take 15 minutes for ourselves. And take that breath. I think I may even have to put out a video about why tarot is not therapy and why it can be love. It can be everything else, but sometimes we need more. So, here we are, this beautiful Monday morning. I'm going to make our 3 stacks, each one a different thread going out to the universe. Each one is a different conversation. So today is Monday. Yes, tarot is a tool to use that perhaps can guide you to resources you may need. Agreed. And I want to be here for people. And also it's like, if they want some extra insights to work with, if there's things that are going on, I want to be there as a support system. two professionals, you know. So this morning I think I just need to go really deep. And I'm going to lay out the 3 cards. I'm going to take this one, and it's the 4 of Swords. So, swords are thought. Swords are all that information we have bouncing around, and when you have 4s are about stability. So when we turn the 4 of Swords upside down, it's when we just have that time where we can't slow our thoughts down, where we can't take those few minutes we might need. And it might be because of a loss that we're feeling. So we have the 3 of Swords. So 2 swords you have like this, and it's trying to make a decision and things like that. And sometimes, you know, another sword comes in and it can cause that mental disruption. And so when we have our 3 of Swords, you know, it can be the feelings that we have that could be causing our restlessness, not able to slow our thoughts down. And today it's reminding us that maybe sometimes we need to just let it go. So this is, so far, without flipping over the final card, acknowledging when we have those feelings, the thoughts racing. So looking at this, it's saying what we've said and what people have said to us personally a million times. You know, let it go. But what does that even mean, right? It's like, you'd be happier if you just let it go. Life is not always that simple. But with the advice card being the High Priestess. So what is the High Priestess? The High Priestess is, I would say it's kind of like the 4 of Swords. When the 4 of Swords is upright like this, the High Priestess, it's about taking that time to meditate. And this is what happens. This is the pre-High Priestess. This is when we take that extra breath. It's when we go inside so that we can make a contact with the High Priestess. But with the High Priestess, we're acknowledging that it's like we're struggling to slow our thoughts down. We're struggling to take that breath. And so then the goal would be, with the Fool in mind, if I was to just travel either inside or outside, where can I go where I can just sit there, take a breath, and go inside and just let ourselves have that moment. Where I can go inside and maybe look at finally turning this 4 of Swords upright. So let's put this in a real world context. We're going to be rushing today, some of us. We've got jobs or doing things like that. We're not taking the time to take the breath. You know, we've got the 4 of Swords, which is a minor card. Just day-to-day stuff. And so things just come up and we don't even deal with them day to day. You know, and so we have the 3 of Swords. And it's just this level that we get used to. You know, because these are minor cards. These 2 aren't the majors. So we might be living this from day to day because we're not able to, like last week, I was having difficulty getting sleep. It all builds up to where I have that 3rd sword coming in. It's like, oh man, I'm not ready to deal with this today. So it's just, what are we doing day to day where it's like we could be at this level, we could be at this level of comfort with ourselves, and instead, it's just dropped down. We're not getting the sleep. We're not taking care of ourselves. What's it going to take to be able to give ourselves that extra time? Because here's where we have the majors. And the major says we need to be able to have playtime. We need to have time to let go. We need to have time for ourselves. And the advice card is saying that it's important that we remember that we also have an inner life. And that day-to-day stuff can just disrupt that. A lot of people don't feel a need to go inside. I do. I have a need in the morning to do a reflection. So that's how I try and contact my inner High Priestess. So that's what it's saying. Let's take a look at day to day. Let's look at these two minors. And what is it that just says, we could be feeling this, but you know what? We're just feeling down here. And we just get so used to it. So let's see what we do day to day and see if there's some habits or things we can look at to maybe give ourselves more of a sense of, I'm going to give myself this day or this hour, and I'm just going to do something foolish. It's just saying, give yourself a gift to be foolish for at least a little bit. So, and let's see. And so Eleanor's saying also it's rainy there. Oh, I think I looked outside and I think it's rainy here. But yeah, I got to bed at a pretty good time. So I'm probably not going to be walking outside too much anyway. Last night our car wouldn't start. That was freezing outside. But at least it was in front of a restaurant and we had AAA and we ate and we were back up again like that. So again, it's not the bears in the woods that get us. I mean, it's the mosquitoes. And this is all about those mosquitoes. Mosquitoes can keep us from meditating. So it's not the bears. We'll handle the bears. So watch for signs. It can be a new beginning in healing and restless energy letting of past hurts. Absolutely. So with that, everybody, thank you again. And I will be here tomorrow. Please take care of yourselves. And if you feel the need, please remember to reach out to somebody nearby. Because I want everybody here to take care of themselves. Thanks again, everybody.